started with nothing, then we climb, then we climb, then we gonna keep bucking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I say ain't nothing but my grind on my mind. See, we started with nothing, then we climb, then we climb, then we gonna keep bucking till we finally shine. Indeed, I keep them ducking, baby, time after time. I said it's getting hotter out that flame I came. They try to stop me, straight up block me through that pain I've gained. A newer way, pursue my rays. Look, I don't cry no more. I just load up my mind and let my grind go show. Cause I'm locked in every single day. I be locked in, focused all the way. Man, I'm locked in from the time I wake. I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Sorry, ain't no conforming. They'll know when I come for them. They don't know what I'm forming. They get low while I'm soaring. Ain't nothing about abnormal. Low, no, he abnormal. Bad for you, ask for who doubts I shout. I'm asked for you. No debate, I flow grade 8. Luckily, they with me now. Sit back, watch a procreate. I spit raps that'll glow through hate. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. Stay focused on your biz and don't you ever focus. I'm locked in every single day. I be locked in, focused all the way. Man, I'm locked in from the time I wake. I be locked in. I don't need no break. Okay. Let's play. Okay.
Welcome back to another episode of Sip the Tally Podcast. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and what we're going to do today is take a look at this atrocious offensive line play on third downs to start with, then look at some random other plays that I pull just to see like what actually went wrong. So the first couple plays will be our third down plays, and I have them marked like the down and distance situation, and I hope they stayed in order when I placed them in there. But for the most part, I have the down and distance so we can go over the situation before we actually say what the actual play is and what's going on. So we can kind of put some context into what's going on. But we had 9 third downs that we did not convert. 9. That's not good. Third down is how you extend your drives. That's how you win time possession. That's how you keep getting first down so you get to a spot where you can potentially make a field goal or score a touchdown. 9 unconverted third downs. I'm sorry. Now we did convert 6, if I'm not mistaken, but 9 is too many to not convert, and that really put us in a hole. That forced us to have to go to number 9, and then number 9 is not reliable. But we'll talk about that at a later time and a later date. But let's get into these third downs, man. I appreciate you guys for coming through. The way I have this set up, I can't give you your points during the stream. So at the end, when I finish all the plays, I'll look and see where we're at on likes. Then I'll double back and give points for likes. So when you come in, hit that like button, please. And again, I do have my phone here so I can see a little bit of the chat, but I won't be able to see the chat for the most part, and I won't be able to tell how many likes we got. But I will double back at the end and go from there. Now, if you super chat, I'll see it because it pops up. But regular chat, I won't be able to see it because of the way I got it set up. So let's dive into this film, and I appreciate you guys for coming through. Everybody that's here, I appreciate it. Let's get on into it. Let me switch my scene. And I can't, keep in mind, you can't get this look. You cannot get this look because YouTube will flag us. And that's just, they've been tripping here lately. Me, Cole, all 22, all of us, they've been tripping. So you got to get this look That way I can keep monetization up for this film. You got to get this look right here. If you can't see it, I'm sorry. I can see it on the computer, but it is what it is. I can't have YouTube, you know, pulling my stuff down. So with that being said, let's dive right into it, and let's go to it from here. So third down. Let me get my notes here. So this first third down should be 3rd and 9 with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. That's what it should be. And this is one of the plays I put on Twitter. And it's real controversial, you know, a lot of comments up under this play, and I'll go back to it in a second. This is one of the better O-line plays, but I wanted to start off with this because we got so many hits on Twitter about it. So this is what the conversation has been about. So if you put your eyes on Bateman, who's right here, focus on Bateman, and then focus on this guy that's gonna peel off his route. You also got potentially somebody chasing Bateman when he go across the field right there. So this is the debate that was kind of had on Twitter with folks right here. So they're running mesh. This guy, he's not even running yet. He's not even running yet. So my thing was, if Lamar hits him, because Bateman's running full speed, this dude has just stopped running. If he hits him, he has the potential to get that. Has the potential. This dude is planning to change directions. And that's what a lot of people didn't understand. This dude was planning to change direction. Let me back it up so you can see. He's walling Mark. Now he got to change directions. You put this ball on him. This dude right here is still backing up. I'll bet a lot that Bateman at least gets to 1 yard, and then we sitting at 4th and 1. At least. Maybe this dude comes up, make the tackle, maybe. But if he get a good ball where he can catch it and keep running, he's not going to catch Bateman. That's a linebacker. Now he may come up and get involved, and this dude may come up and get involved. But if he hits Bateman running full speed, that's, in my eyes, that's a first down. To me, I don't know how you guys see it, but in my eyes, that's a first down. But again, this is one of our third down plays that we did not convert. And now to say this, I think he should have hit Bateman, but this was still a heck of a throw. That's a pretty ball. Despite how I feel like where he should have went with the ball, that's a pretty ball, and I think a catchable ball. Let's see if I can go forward a little bit. That's a catchable ball to me. Now I don't necessarily say it's a drop. But that's a catchable ball. Like I said, the decision to go here, I don't necessarily agree with, but the throw was pretty darn good. All right, let's keep rolling. This next third down. This is 3rd and 19. 3rd and 19 is still in the first quarter. Ain't much you can do with this. Now, a lot of these third down plays ain't necessarily the O-line. But we're going to get to the O-line stuff in a minute. I just want to talk about third down first. To see, like on this one, look at both tackles. Look at both tackles on this one. And we'll look at both tackles when we get to the back end version of it. But we get to both tackles then. 3rd and 19. And with them dropping like that, hey, what more can you do? But don't get in 3rd and 19. What more can you do? There's like, did we even really have routes running? Look at the concept at the top. Look at Bateman and Zay. Flat, and he just kind of run off. So this was design check down from the effort of Zay and Bateman. I'm gonna play at full speed. Watch Bay and Zay. Watch Bay and Zay at the top up here. They up there. That's one. That's the other. Watch that effort. This is a design check down, in my opinion. They don't even really run off the ball. They just kind of tried. Both of them just kind of tried. And then if this is a design check down, why Nelly don't try to block this dude? All right, two things to pay attention when we get to the back end version of it. Watch the 2 tackles, and then watch what Jalen Carter does to Linderbaum when he realizes where the ball going. Pay attention to those 2 things. Watch the tackles. Watch Ronnie and Rosengarten. Now Rosengarten gets a little help, but still. And I know it's a screen. But you got to run him by. But Ronnie's just getting pushed back. Ronnie's getting pushed straight back by 58. Now, with that being said, the 2 tackles ain't do great. Focus on this right here. When he realizes where this ball's going and he decides that he needs to get involved, watch this. Just look at that. It's wild. It's wild. Wow. That's what the number 1 pick looks like. That's what a number 1 pick looks like. And you're going to see him multiple times in this film session do work. Let's keep going. This is second quarter, 11 minutes and 8 seconds left, 3rd and 5. I initially thought this ball was tipped watching the game. I was like, oh, it's a tip ball. That's why it went down like that. Accurate ball. Everything says to me he turns up and at least gets that first down if it's an accurate ball. And again, I thought it was tipped. Upon replay, it was not. It was just duck. Well, ducks fly. That ain't even a duck. See, like, I thought somebody tipped it. Nobody even stuck a hand up there. This is a duck. A duck. But we'll keep going. Right? There's nothing to critique there. He just missed that throw. That's it. That's it. It's as simple as that. The next one. Second quarter, 6 minutes and 46 seconds left. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. So without looking at the end zone view, we lost the blocker somewhere. Without looking at the end zone view, we lost the blocker somewhere. All right. So we're going tackle over, because Roger Rosengarten is here. Tackle over. You got Mark on the backside as the backside tackle. Now, I've been saying when we run this like toss play, I was tired of Zay Flowers being the guy to have to down block on the end. So they tried to alter it. You got Stanley here and you got Likely here to kind of help. So depending on who's pulling, we'll see who's pulling. But Stanley should be blocking down. I think Likely's going to be a puller and maybe McCarry's going to be a puller. Let's see. But we lost somebody somewhere. Oh, we still got Zay trying to block down. Still got Zay trying to block down. That's the problem right there. You got this dude right here that's 5'6", 160 pounds, soaking wet, trying to block down a defensive end, and he can't get enough leverage to move him that way. He can't get enough leverage to move him this way. So now this dude penetrates and gets on the puller, and that's where we lose somebody at. I knew we lost somebody somewhere. I just didn't know where. But now I see why. Because they can't get enough leverage to down block him. He runs right into McCarry. So now one dude is taking out 2. Who is this? Rosengarten can't get to Zach Bond because of this same thing. Because of this right here. Because of that right there. Rosenbaum can't get to Zach Bond. I mean Rosengarten, I'm sorry. I've been messing that man name up for 13 weeks plus the preseason. And there it is. Keep Todd. Keep Zay Flowers out of the blocking scheme. Please and sir, and thank you. Please. But that's that one. Let's go to the next one. So this one that was 3rd and 2. This is 3rd and 5. 3rd quarter, 10 minutes and 43 seconds left. Now, initially the O-line held up. I don't know what Zay's doing. That's the ugliest jerk route I've ever seen, the ugliest whip route I've ever seen. Like, he don't even push. Like, if this supposed to be a whip, at least push in, then come back out. You just kind of pat your feet. And because you got a good pick by, I'm assuming it's Mark, but you don't use it. Because you need to push him in, make him chase, and then when he come back out, he run right at the mark. Then you out in the flats, wide open. Out in the flats, wide open. That's the route part of it. Because you see, Likely ain't even running the route. Likely kind of dancing out that block, I think. Oh, he done me just dancing. Oh, no, he run the route. I'm tripping. He run the route. But Justice Hill just whiffed on this. Is this even a blitz? I know Zach Bond coming, but is it even a blitz? Is this the 5th guy? Justice Hill is on this side over here. He's on this side right here. But he has to take on this guy coming through that gap. And he's just going to miss it. He's just going to miss it. Simple as that. He going to miss his block. Bring guy in motion. He just missed. Like, there's no other way to say it. Justice Hill missed. He did. Zach Bond did a good job of like avoiding, and then going to get the quarterback. It's that simple. It's that simple. And now, because they got hands up, because Ronnie's losing on the edge, you got a guy right in your face. You got Ronnie losing on the edge. There's no window to throw the ball. There's no window to throw the ball. So you got to eat it. You got to eat it. All right, that was 3rd and 5, if I'm not mistaken. 3rd quarter also, 3rd and 5 again, 5:43 left. And again, I haven't said anything because I can't see the chat at the time, but I will give you points at the end when I check the like. When I get through all the clips, I will check it at the end and give you your like. So I appreciate everybody that's coming in and saying hi. We just got a new sub, so I appreciate whoever that was. And let me see if I can see it on my phone. Axe, appreciate you, Axe, for subscribing. Appreciate it. Let's keep rolling though. Come on. I think this 77. We was a yard short on this. I think we tush pushed and got it, but still. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Bull rush, you're going backwards. And it's pass pro, so you're going to go backwards. But what kind of technique is this? What's the technique? Just grab the guy and hold on? Like, you don't shoot the hands. Your hands ain't in the holster to shoot your hands. You just grab the guy and hold on? Now you try to outmuscle a guy that's clearly stronger than you. And then you get in a position where you almost hold, but now you got to let him go. And now a quarterback running for his life. Sickening. Sickening. And I probably just made that word up, but that's what it is. All right. So this is, let me see. We just got a donation. This line is dog water with Jonathan. I appreciate you, JT401. I appreciate it. This you ain't wrong, my guy. You ain't wrong at all. 3rd quarter, 1:34, 3rd and 7. A minute and 34 seconds left, 3rd and 7 in the 3rd quarter. Good let motion by Tylen Wallace to try to confuse the coverage. Like what more? Like what more do you want the quarterback to do? What more do you want? Where else can he put that ball? He couldn't have thrown a better ball. What more do you want the quarterback to do? First of all, I'm trying to be as not knee-jerkish as possible. But Nelly is our go-to. Well, I ain't gonna say our go-to, but crucial third downs, we went to Nelly. I think twice. Maybe the other time wasn't the greatest situation. I don't remember off the top of my head. But just focusing on this right here, the quarterback can't put the ball in a better freaking spot. Look at that. You can't put the ball in a better freaking spot. Your left foot down, toe tapped his right foot. That's down. Your both feet are in. Just hold on to the freaking ball. I don't know what else you want your quarterback to do. Your O-line finally protected enough for him to sit in the pocket and process some stuff. See, look at that. 77 getting good block, got a good block on Carter. Linderbaum got a good block. McCarry got stopped Bond. They kind of passed his stun off. Look at Falele, even blocking two people, kind of, sort of. He got left hand on Jalen Carter. He sees Bond coming, put hands on him. Hey, and I give him a hard time. We all give him a hard time. But this a darn good rep by 77. That's a darn good rep. You're holding on to Jalen Carter for dear life. You see Bond coming, you take the other hand and shoot it, which allowed Lamar time to be an actual quarterback in the pocket. So as much as grief as I'm going to keep giving 77, this is a good rep for him. This is a good rep for him. But as far as Nelly, I mean, where else you want to throw the ball? That's in your hands. That's in your hands. And we'll talk about the other elephant in the room when we get to the roundup tonight. We'll talk about that later on. I don't want to go into that right now. We're going to stick to film right now. All right, this is fourth quarter, 12 minutes and 30 seconds left, 3rd and 10. It's 3rd and 10, right? So let's see the route combos. Like this, we run this so much. We just try to run this dude. Oh, I got to hit the wrong button, my bad. We just try to run this dude through there and then try to run what's come underneath. Everybody know we trying to throw the ball in the middle because we run the same concept to both sides a lot. We just run this dude through with no choice of him getting the ball. Then we try to run that dig right up under it. Or that basic, whatever your terminology is. Now, this is the play that Zay threw a pity party on, which I don't appreciate at all. Don't appreciate it at all. Lamar's looking to this concept at the top that I just broke down. But yes, Zay's wide open down here. But you don't see Lamar acting a fool when you drop balls. What's up with this pity party? See all this? Let's get him up close and personal. Let's get him up close and personal. What I'm talking about? When you drop balls, you don't see Lamar doing all this bull. You don't see Lamar doing all this bull when you drop balls. I know I'm on a much lower level. I was on a much lower level. Don't show your teammates up with this crap right here. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's just something you don't do. You just don't do. And again, this ain't a bad rep by the O-line. Ain't a bad rep. You got plenty of time. Now, McCarry lost slow, but as a whole, this ain't a bad rep. McCarry hanging on for dear life. Now, I don't like this crap either. I don't like this crap either. Look at Likely. Look at Likely. Ball out, and it's not coming to him. He sees it going to somebody else. You just, I almost said some bad words. I almost said some bad words. That's, I don't like that crap. I can't tell you, if I was the position coach, how heated I would be with crap like this from both of them. From 80 and 4. From 80 and 4. That burns my soul right there. Fourth quarter, 7:05 left, 3rd and 11. This is the last one we don't get. We do have 2 more third quarters in the game. I'm sorry, not third quarters. We do have 2 more third downs in the game that we do pick up. But this is the last one we don't get. I'm just showing the 9 that we did not get. It's one more that we didn't get early in the game, but it was defensive holding, so I didn't put that one in here as well. We got sacked on it, if I'm not mistaken, but because they called defensive holding, that sack didn't count. But this is 3rd and 11. Go to sticks and turn around. Just go to sticks and turn around. Go to sticks and turn around. You got a curl by Isaiah at the sticks. You got a curl by Wallace at the sticks. Got a little in breaking over that's bracketed by Nelly in the middle. Then you got your 2 check downs. You got your O-line hanging on for dear life. This is the one where Cooper had that great tackle on Derrick Henry. I mean, it's a good tackle. It's a good tackle. Had Derrick caught it cleanly and seen him coming, I guarantee it'd have been a different story. But look at the O-line. Look at the O-line and D-line. Look at the hand. Look at the hands by 19. I don't even know who the hell number 19 is. Bam. Look that. Look, if you don't see it, I'm gonna bring it. Watch the hands by 19. Watch this hand. Watch these hands. Bam, get that off me. Bam, get that off me. Now let me go hunt. Let's look at what's going on with McCarr holding on for dear life with Williams. Watch the shuck. Get back, little boy. Not just drive. Let's move over. Linderbaum, okay, they got him. And Roger got him. But I used to get on John Simpson case calling him Meg the Stallion because he was on his knees a lot. McCarr may have the new name. I'm gonna have to find some McCarr because looking at this film throughout the day, he was on his knees. Y'all insert a joke. Insert the joke about how much he's on his knees. That's oh, Sweat's 19. Appreciate you, Sebastian. Appreciate you, Sebastian. Because I know Nolan is number 3, I think. Nolan is number 3. 19 is Sweat. Okay, appreciate it. But that was a great tackle. Great tackle. Now let's get into some other plays. Those were all the third downs. Let's transition to some other plays and just kind of look at it. This situation is first quarter, 7 minutes and 48 seconds. This is 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Lord have mercy. and me and DDSQ talked about this play earlier on Twitter. Both of us thought this was a screen watching it live. Both of us thought this was a screen watching it live. This ain't no freaking screen. This ain't no screen. I don't know what this is not a screen. It's an A whooping. That's what that is. That's BTA. That's what this is. BTA. Sir. Now this ain't no better now. I mean, well, it is better than being on the ground, but let's see what Davis do to Linderbaum. Just a quick move. Nothing special. It's a quick move. But now we'll say this. In Linderbaum's defense, he struggles, and I always say this, he will struggle versus just insanely strong and big defensive tackles. He will struggle versus those guys. He struggled versus DJ Reader. And the fact that our offensive play calling, run a bunch of power and stuff like that, don't help. That don't help. Linderbaum's a zone guy in college. Zone. Our best plays this week, I think, were zone. I'm getting ahead of myself. But again, I thought this was a screen initially. It was not. But good job of Lamar recognizing and getting the ball out. And Derrick Henry, had the opportunity to get some yards. Now, this next one. This is first quarter, 11:34 left. This is 1st and 10. 1st and 10. And again, I'm not interacting with the chat because I can't see it right now unless I pick up my phone. So I will get to y'all in a minute. But Lamar shouldn't have to go through this to get completions. I think I put this play out there too, I think. But somebody said like this high school stuff. This is what this is when you got an elite high school quarterback just making plays. That's what this looked like. You got an elite high school quarterback just making plays. That's what all this is. But in the NFL. And like I said in my tweet, if it wasn't for Lamar, if Lamar wasn't the athlete and the quarterback that he was, I'm telling where we'd be record wise and team wise. See, Jordan gets leverage. Jordan recognizes they trying to double team him. So he realized I'm gonna take this left side and make it be a 1-on-1. So it's 1-on-1 with him and Falele, with Jordan Davis. Garden don't do a bad job with Jalen Carter on this play. But Jalen Carter's also, I think, trying to keep Derrick Henry in too. See how he just jumps on Derrick Henry? But Ricard blocking the other Georgia kid, number 3 on the left. That dude too fast. He is too fast. That kid ran a 4.3 at the combine. This kid right here. He ran a 4.3 at the combine. Now, there's some technical stuff that goes with the pass rush, but he's a little bit too fast for Ricard. Donovan Carter dropped 5. He says, this O-line making defenders out here look like Michael Phelps with all them free swim moves. Them boys are cooked. I agree. And it'd be different if you saw like a cross chop, a fake spin, or some elaborate, pass rush moves. They went in with basic stuff. A bull rush or a swim. That's it. Or a rip. They went in with basic D-line 101 stuff. That's what they went in with. They ain't doing nothing elaborate. As far as pass rush moves where you got a fake spin and I'm going to set you up with this and come back with that. No, they went in with basic day one pass rush moves. Stuff that you do up against the bag. That's what they went in with. Now Sweat got a little cross chop on Ronnie right here. On Ronnie Stanley. Cross chop. And got by. But Ronnie did what he did. He pushed him on by, allowed Lamar to step up. Now, at this point, you got to hold your own, McCarr. You got to hold your own. The play ain't over. Why you stop? Because he didn't want to hold. Because he's been getting all the penalties. Now watch Lamar just got to fight for his life. Still forming a D tackle. Resetting his feet. Dot. And I say it's a dot because that's a fadeaway. I know if he probably could have, got more on it, Zay probably would have scored or whatever, but that because of the situation, that's still a dot. But let's go on before we be here forever. Fourth quarter. This is the fourth quarter. 12 minutes and 37 seconds. This is 2nd and 10. 12 minutes, 35 seconds. This is 2nd and 10. All right, the routes are bracketed. This route down here by Tylan Wallace, bracketed. Zay's pretty much covered. Mark's kind of bracketed. I think the check down's going to come right here. Where can he go? Where can he go? He has nowhere to go. Nowhere. Because you can say, hey, Zay's open, but look at DeJean could get right up under there because nobody's threatening DeJean, so he could just sink. Where can he go? And he still throws Zay away. Look at DeJean sink just like I said. The thing with this one, look how fast, and I knew Kenyon Mitchell, however you say his name, was fast. But I did not know that sun gun was this fast. Let's see if I can do it to where it'll stay on Mitchell. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, let's see if this works. Watch how fast Mitchell closes this gap if it works. See, Mitchell's behind him. The ball's thrown. He undercuts it. Now he does pull right there. Watch the little tug. There is a little tug. I forgot about that. There's a little tug. So maybe my thought was wrong. Maybe he ain't as fast as I thought he was because it's a little tug right here. I forgot about that. But there's a little tug. And then he gets in front of Zay. I forgot about that little tug. So I take that back about being super fast. But still, y'all get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Look at it from the O-line perspective. I don't know. B talking about a shoulder lean. That's the young Dro, ain't it? Look at Makari. Look where Makari ended up at again. Let's focus on Makari again. Let's focus on. I gotta find a nickname for Makari before the roundup. With all this time on the ground. And like they taking turns. He a flipper. They taking turns. Makari's a flipper. They taking turns on it. It's Jalen Carter. It's Ojomo. It's whoever 97 is. They just taking turns flipping this man. Now he got a clean. Now 97 got a clean shot to Lamar. Keep your feet, son. All he do is pull them. Like I said, these ain't no extravagant moves. These basic moves. Basic moves. And all 97 do it. Ojomo? That's how you say it? But watch, he's just going to take him and he's going to grab his shoulder pads and pull him down. And because he off balance, he fall. And now he got leverage. He got leverage now. You got a beeline to the QB. And if he don't trip on Ronnie, you sneaky boy. Ronnie, you a sneaky joker, boy. Ronnie Stanley, you a sneaky joker. I think Ronnie tripped this dude. I think Ronnie tripped him on purpose. You sneaky. I like it, Ronnie. I ain't mad at it. Whatever it takes, 79, I ain't mad at it. But again, before I realized it was a tug, look how fast Mitchell closes on that. That's the tug. The tug happens soon as it come in the picture. The tug's happening right now. Hand on the jersey, pull, and that puts him in front of Zay right there. Should have been a flag, honestly. And he was asking for the flag. It should have been. Let's keep rolling. Now it's the first quarter, 12 minutes and 41 seconds left. This is 2nd and 5. Bro, what? Where's he supposed to run the ball to? Where's he supposed to run the ball to? Yeah, this might have been one of the ones I put on Twitter too. All right, so we got tackle over because we got Rosengarden on this side. We got tackle over. And so we're trying to run power. So this is what it should look like. Down block. I think they're going to double to the backside backer. Linderbaum should down block that. I think Falele is supposed to pull around. Ryan's supposed to down block too. And he's supposed to hit the first color on the outside. That's the record. That's what it should look like. Let's see what it does look like. All right, here goes the down block trying. Don't happen. Because Rosengarden can't move Jordan Davis by himself. He can't. And then Makari's in a bad position already. Look at him leaning, grabbing on Jordan Davis' booty. He in a bad position anyway already. Your hand stayed there a little bit too long for my liking, Pat. Now, he can't even get to Zach Bond because he out of position. Now Zach Bond's over there. And because we can't move 93, who was that trying to move 93? Ryan, we can't down 93. We get no movement. Cinder block feet can't get around. Cinder block feet supposed to come around here and take out Nakobe Dean. Now Nakobe Dean's small. He fast and he play hard, but Nakobe Dean is small. Falele should erase Nakobe Dean. Should. He can't even get around that to him. Because of the penetration they got. And look at Jordan Davis and Williams just dominating. Where is Derrick Henry supposed to go? Where? And so my thing is, people's like, he didn't get enough carries. Why in the you know what would I keep calling run plays if they gonna keep doing my offensive line like this? Why? My best out is to throw the ball. Why would I keep running Derrick Henry into a brick wall? Eventually he may pop one. You right. You know, some of y'all right. Eventually he may pop one. You right. He may pop one. But still, for the most part, this is what you're looking at. Let's keep going, man. This is first quarter still, 10 minutes and 6 seconds. And keep in mind, these plays when the offense was doing fairly good. Because we were pretty good until, I'll tell you when we were good until. It's coming up. Like, you're faking outside zone that way. So now I do get why everybody's going that way. Bam, bam, climb, bam, reach, bam, bam. Rosengarten, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're running outside. You're faking outside zone to your left. There's a guy in your left gap. That is your man. What are you thinking? And we talked about the moves. Watch this elementary move by Carter. This is an elementary move. Watch this. What are you looking at? When I tell you, if I didn't need this pad in my hand for these down and distance, I would have threw that just then. I would have threw it. Because that's horrible. That's horrible. This I don't know what situation I'm on. It's still the first quarter. 1 minute and 23 seconds. 1 minute and 23 seconds. And I remember this during the watch party. So right before this play is the play that he missed likely on, whether it was the wrong route, he overthrew it, whatever the case was. This was the play when he missed likely. And I remember clearly stating on the watch party, don't let one bad play turn into two. This is when the game changed for us. This is when the momentum jumped off of our offensive side and said, forget you. Because the play before that, he missed likely. And this is when I was like, get your mind right, get your body language right. Don't let one bad play turn into two. This is the second play right after that. Snap's fine. Snap's fine. Just mishandled. So now it's two bad plays in a row. Let's keep rolling. Like in football, the game is so long, you can't let one play just stay in your head and turn into multiple bad plays. If something bad happens, especially early in the game, you got to be like, F it, and keep rolling. Later in the game might be a little bit different. But early in the game, you got to be like, forget that, and just keep rolling. And that was the first quarter. 1 minute left and 1 minute, 23 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, this play right here is the second quarter, 11:43. 2nd and 5. Again, where is he supposed to go? Makari whiffs. Right. So this is power again. Why do we keep running power? Why we keep running power with finesse O-lineman? Why? So schematically, I didn't realize we put Josh Jones in there as a tight end. I just realized that. That's Josh Jones. Now I did see on PFF he had 2 plays, but I didn't remember when he played. It's Josh Jones instead of a tight end. So we got 6 offensive linemen in there. We got 6 offensive linemen in this game, and still can't block it. So what you supposed to get your downs, down, 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 kick out, wrap. That's what you're supposed to get. That's power. That's power since 1925. Probably before then, but you get what I'm saying. So both your down blocks, Macari and Ronnie, whiff. Look, basic moves. Swim. Swim. Now, Jones do come up with his block on 90 whatever. But, and Falele does get around. But because of the whiff, look at Jordan Davis. Because of Macari's whiff, look at him. Almost on his knees again. In a compromising position. Look at this compromising position. That's a compromising position right there. And look, where's Derrick Henry supposed to go? Where's he supposed to go? Where? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Where is he supposed to go? And this is the last one right here, y'all. This is the last one. And I appreciate y'all for rocking with me too. I don't even know. There's 120 people in here. Hopefully y'all tap that like button. But I'm gonna get to the likes and give y'all points in just a minute. And I'm gonna also get into the chat box for a hot second too. But just give me 1 second to get through this one. Then I can get my screens where I can see everything. And we'll, hang for another 5 or 10 minutes once I get through with the film. This is the last one. This is fourth quarter, 7 minutes, 27 seconds left. 2nd and 10. I'm gonna just let this roll. I ain't gonna even comment very much. I'm gonna just let this roll. I'm gonna comment after it, but I'm gonna let it roll first. Matter of fact, for this one, screw it. For the people in the back that can't see. For the people in the back that can't see, let's do this. Boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you. I tell you. Like, where's the move? He just stood you up. He just stood you up. Watching this last play, what comes to my mind? Y'all remember on the water boy when old boy was about to kick that onside kick, and he was like, "Where's my?" Oh, there he is. That's exactly what I think about right here. Jalen Carter looked out there and said, "Where's my?" And he looked at 77. There he is. Like, where 22 supposed to go? Like, I don't even know if nobody else did nothing wrong because it's glaring what 77 got going on. Man, I tell you. Boy. This man, lost for words for me. I'm lost for words. Lost for words, man. Like, we got 7 to 8 likes. Let me give you your points. Tap that like button if we can get to 100 before we get up out of here. Let me give you your points. I'm gonna get in the chat box in just a second. Let me give everybody their points for coming in and hitting that like button. I appreciate y'all for doing that. It helps the stream out. It means so much. So much to the channel. So 25 giving, 50 giving, 75 giving. All right, so let's see what y'all talking about over here. So I'm gonna go back just a little bit. So it says Zay is a blocking receiver in Harv's book. Hey, man, that to see him constantly have to down block on people, that makes me so mad. So mad. Let's see. G says Falele and Macari are not agile and finesse guards. Falele big with no power and slow. Macari is slow and soft. Hey. I ain't gonna argue with you, big dog. Because you're right. I think two things can't be right. But you might be more right than I was. We be 5-8. Oh, without Lamar, yeah. Without Lamar, right. If we 5-8. That if let's see, Shockwave dropped 2. Shockwave, no coach. Lamar has to block. Hey, Lamar did throw probably the best block of the game on a toss or something. Lamar ended up being the lead blocker. Even Lamar, I want to say everybody, but everybody don't have it better than us. Like the Cowboys ain't got it better than us. The Panthers ain't got it. Like just know it's a lot of teams that do though. A lot of teams that do. A lot of teams that do. See, Ravenville dropped 5. He says, I think we need to get rid of EDC, and this is his fault on the offensive line. He constructed it. He constructed it. Axel says, you know it's serious when Ricard checks out. Mutiny incoming this week. But, hey, and them cats they off till Monday. So this stuff got to fester. They went to work today, but they don't come back till Monday. This stuff got to fester for a whole 7 days. A whole 7 days. Donovan Carter dropped another 2. He says 5-8 with no Lamar is being way too generous. I agree. Let me like that. I agree 100%. Like I said, if we 5-8, if we get to be 5-8, if we get to be 5-8, McCarr rumbling and stumbling. Right. Let's see. I'm gonna play a few more. Mick the Stallion. Hey, we used the Stallion last year. I got to find something else. I'm gonna find something. I got to be clever with it. I'm gonna find something. John Parsons blocking air. Was a lot of blocking air. G says Falele soft. BFN. Exactly. DDSQ. BFN. Big for nothing. Hey, that joker, sorry. that's old school right there. That's old school when you call somebody a joker. Donovan says 77 is a football terrorist. Yeah, it is. They are. So y'all do know we got the roundup coming up later on tonight at 9 with the fellas, and we got some things we're gonna talk about, and you know, some of the stuff that was said today, we're gonna talk about that as well. So for all y'all that's here now, I would appreciate if you guys came back at 9 when I had 9-ish. Don't hold me to that 9 o'clock on the dot. 9-ish. And we'll have the fellas in here. We're gonna talk about what transpired yesterday. I'm interested to get their opinions on what happened yesterday and some of the things that were said today. And then we'll end that live stream with our position grades like we started back doing last week. So again, I appreciate all y'all for coming through. I appreciate everybody for tapping that like button. Let me see, did we get 100? We 5 away from 100. So if we can get these next 5 in like the next minute or so, I'd appreciate it. Tap that like button so we can give away another 100 tally points. And we'll be back at 9, man. We'll be back at 9. Need 4 more. We're gonna count it down. We need 4 more. 95 reach needs to be leveraged by putting him on the second level versus rushing every down. 9-5. Who's 9-5, Axel? Oh, you talking about Tavius? You talking about defense? Tavius. Okay, okay. You threw me off because I was talking about offense the whole time. You threw me off talking about Tavius. Yeah, I like T-Rob, man. T-Rob was the guy that was my breakout player of like the year, and then he had a subpar to sorry preseason. I kind of bagged off of it, but he is actually showing what he can do. If I'm not mistaken, I put it out there earlier when I took a picture of the snap count. He played a lot of snaps. And so that's kind of where we at, man. I love T-Rob, and hopefully if he keeps getting better and better and better, he gonna be all right. We hit that 100 likes, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna give you your 100 points real quick. And I'll see y'all at 9 o'clock, man. Thank y'all for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Like, comment, subscribe, share it on your socials. Talk about what I said. You can critique me. You can say I don't know what I'm talking about, or you can give me some praise. Whatever it is all good. Just keep the conversation going.